Hello and welcome to another Heatstroke Games Star Wars Legion Battle Report. In this report, I am running the Clone Army, and Alan is going to be running the Empire. For my army today, I have brought Anakin Skywalker as my commander. He has Force Reflexes, Force Push, Tenacity, and Situational Awareness. He's bringing his lovely wife Padme with him. She has Vigilance and her looted E5 blaster. I have 3 units of Phase 1 Clone Troopers with the DC-15 and 1 Phase 1 Clone Trooper unit with 5s. I then have 2 Phase 2 Clone Troopers with a Z6, Situational Awareness, and Targeting Scopes. That brings me to 8 activations, 798 points.
Hey everybody, this is Alan. As Raider mentioned there, I'm going to be running the Imperials this time around. So I'm starting off with Iden Verso as my main commander, and then a secondary commander of the Imperial officer. I also have Darth Vader Operative, who will be helping out this entire unit. Otherwise, I got a heavy focus on troops as well, so this is going to be quite interesting. I have 3 units of Stormtroopers, all of which are armed with the DLT-19s. I have a unit of Scout Troopers who have the Sonic Charge Saboteur. And also with them, I have the Scout Trooper Strike Team with the DLT-19X Sniper Rifle. I've also got a unit of Imperial Special Forces that have come along with their buddy, the T-21 Trooper. So got a lot of troopers coming on here. I'm coming at you with 9 activations this time and at 797, so I'm just under, and I'm going to be red player this time around.
Alright, so we will set up and show you the board after we decide objectives. Alright, and coming to the field, here's what we've got for deployment. We are playing Long March, Key Positions, and Fortified Positions. So, Alan, why don't you go ahead and run us through what you did for your deployment with your Empire?
Oh, so much. Alright, well, I started off by placing out my Imperial Special Forces here by utilizing their infiltrate. So I've already put myself pretty deep into the Republic territory. And then I went ahead and set up my Scout Troopers here, so they've got their eye already on the prize right here. So we've got this is one of our objectives, as well as this over here, and this here. So I'm planning on trying to keep an eye on those two as quickly as I can. I've got my sniper unit here, which has a pretty good view of most of the board, and my one of my stormtrooper units here, along with Vader, who is hiding out here, my operative Vader. I've kind of grouped both my commanders together, which is kind of an odd thing to do, I guess, for starting off, but we'll see how that turns out, along with the Stormtrooper unit as a guard, and then my other Stormtrooper unit there is just kind of poking out.
And then going for my deployment, since we're doing Long March, I just kind of went down the road with my Phase 1s and Phase 2s, and then Anakin and Padme are kind of hanging out over here together. Going through terrain, the buildings are all going to be cover 2. The trees are cover 2 and infinite height, so you can't land on top of them. The vegetation is going to be cover 1 and difficult terrain, and then obviously the barricades for fortified positions are going to be cover 2. So we will go ahead and go to orders for round number 1. So for round number 1, I have gone with Anakin's 2 pip, You Underestimate My Power. There has been an errata to the card, so it is the Anakin Skywalker and 1 unit. Permanent Anakin Skywalker gains Surge to Crit and Master of the Force 1. He also gets Defend 1. At the end of his activation, if he did not perform an attack, he gains a Suppression token. And Alan has gone with Iden's 3 pip, Tactical Strike. Iden and 3 Troopers. When Iden Versio or a friendly Special Forces unit that has a face-up order token activates, it may reduce its movement speed to 1. If it does, it gains steady and tactical 1. So we will hand out our order tokens and move to round number 1. Okay, so I gave my order to Anakin. He has permanent defense, so he got a dodge token. I gave 1 order to 5s, and he has Coordinate Droid Trooper, so we're coordinated with Ahsoka's, not Droid Trooper, sorry, Clone Trooper. The Phase 2s have Reliable 1, so the Ahsoka Troopers and then the 501st each have a Surge token. And then over here for Alan, why don't you walk us through your orders?
Yeah, so I also activated my Imperial Special Forces there. They have long-range comm links that they're able to get that range on them. I also gave an order to my Scout Troopers there and to my my Sniper unit there. So they will all be benefiting from that Tactical 1. And also gave one to Iden. Well, Iden Verso got hers, so that is where all my orders have gone off to. So.
All right, I have priority, so I will go first in this game. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Anakin, and we just want to make sure that we don't suffer the tactical strike. So he's gonna take a move, and then we've pre-measured. He's unfortunately going to be out of range 1 to force push anybody, like just barely. So what we're gonna do is do his second move. He's then gonna force push to get everybody into cohesion with him. He's going to use Force Reflexes to gain another dodge, and then with Master of the Force, he's going to refresh Force Reflexes. And that is Anakin's turn.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag for my first move, and I pulled my operative order. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Vader. He's just going to do a double move at this point. Since he's kind of too far back from any of the action, he's going to move forward and kind of chill behind this tree for the time being. That's him.
Okay, and I will pull an order, and I have pulled a core unit. I'm going to go with this yellow squad here, and we're going to move to right here for one, and right here for another. And we'll just cohere these dudes around this corner here. And that's going to be it for this yellow squad.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of or not pull, but I'm going to go ahead and go with one of my orders here. I'm going to activate this sniper unit here, and we're going to go ahead and fire on these Phase 2s here. But first, I'm going to go ahead and move twice without actually moving to give them 2 aim tokens. Alright, let's roll. Alright, gonna go ahead and roll. And I got myself 2 hits.
2 hits. Can't do any better than that. So it's gonna be Pierce 1, so we are losing at least one guy. We have a... Ooh, should have brought these dice over. We do have a surge to spend if we need it. That's gonna be pierced anyway, so we'll just lose 2 Phase 2s. That's a good shot. Okay, I'm gonna go with these purple dudes here. And they're going to do the same things that their yellow buddies did. We're just going to move up and move up behind this cover. And that's going to be it for this purple squad.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag, and I pulled myself a core unit. So I'm going to activate these guys here. I'm going to go ahead and move them. So there, and then... if I can get around this tree. Okay, I might actually have moved him a wee bit differently then. So get around the tree.
That's why you always move a regular dude and then put your unit leader at the end.
Actually, that's really good advice. All right.
And get them behind that barricade there.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Good spot for them.
Yeah, they like it back here. It's nice and cozy.
I pulled a core unit. We're going to go with the Heart Foundation. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. It's the Fuchsia unit. And they are the Heart Foundation. Do not let him lie to you. And we want to make sure we can just see this dude over here, and we've got range 4 with the DC 15. So they're just going to try and take a pot shot at those scouts down there. Okay, so firing at the Imperial scouts. They've got heavy cover. I've got 2 red dice, just looking for either crits or suppression here. Ooh! So we do get 1 crit. They roll white defense die. Do they surge on defense? I can't remember.
Yes. Yes, they do.
They surge on defense. Excellent.
No.
Or they die on defense. Alright, so we've got a wound and a suppression.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate my scout unit that was just fired on. They're not too happy about that. So first thing they're going to do is they're going to try to roll off that thing, and of course they're going to keep their suppression token. But that's okay, because they've got courage too. So I'm going to go ahead and activate, and I'm going to do a move. And let's see here. Now I'm not going to need this full move. So I'm just going to move him right up here to kind of keep him cover. And we're going to move these guys around. And so then from there, with their second action, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place a mine right on top of that objective, right there. And that'll be the end of the scout's turn.
That is a pretty fun little thing. So we'll let you place the mine and go over to my turn. Alright, I have pulled Padme. She is going to make a speed 2 move to get right behind that tree. And then she is going to do quick thinking, which will give her an aim and a dodge. That's good thinking. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag, and I pulled my Imperial Commander here. So we're going to go ahead and activate her. She's going to take her first action there to go ahead and give the spotter to this unit here. I don't know if they'll be able to use it, but you know, we got it just in case we need it. And then she's going to pull herself forward just a little bit so that she can see a little bit better what's going on here. So that's going to be her action. All right. I pulled my last phase 2s, the 5-0 worst. We have to rally. They get to keep their suppression. They are courage 2, so we're not that concerned. And we're going to move them right over here. And their second action, we're going to have them go ahead and take a dodge.
Sounds dodgy. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag again, and I pulled a corp unit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do a double move with these guys. Now, they're moving through the rough terrain, so I'm just using the small move. I'm going to move up here, and then I'm going to have them move again, so these right up here. These guys are going to kind of fall around there if they can stay on the terrain. If they're a little off, they might be a little off. But that's what I'm going to be doing with this unit.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go with 5s. And he's going to make a speed 2 move to go right here. And for the second action, they are going to take a dodge. And that's 5s.
Sounds good. All right, so I'm going to pull my last action from the bag here, and it's going to be this core unit again. So I'll go ahead and activate them, and I'm going to go ahead and move them into this light cover up here. They've already got an aim, but they're probably not going to be able to use it this turn, so I'll move him up there, and then using this, move him into there, and everyone will follow suit.
All right. We'll go ahead and go with these phase 2s here, and we're going to move right up here. And then for their second action, they are going to take a standby. Ooh. And that's it for me.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this Special Forces unit here at this point in time. So it's kind of in a tricky situation, because as you can see, this Anakin has them kind of pinned down. We've got the other unit here with their standby. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and activate and move him in such a way that they don't have line of sight to him, but I still have line of sight to Anakin. Now, it's a withdrawal action, so it's going to take up all of my movement to do this, which is not quite... Oops, Anakin could stay there. I don't want him coming with. But everyone else is going to move back and stay out of sight. That does kind of leave me kind of out in the open, but that's the way it's got to be. All right.
And then Iden is your last activation.
Iden is my last activation here. Let's see here. There's not too much she can do at this point. Pardon my coughs. But I am going to go ahead and activate her. Let's see here. I mean, let's see. I would do a quick thinking, but there's really no point to that. So I'm going to go ahead and just move her up into tree action right up here. And little robot's gonna fly with, and just kind of hold it. So that's gonna be her action. I guess I'll go ahead and use the quick thinking just because I've got another action to do with her. So
sure. Okay, so that'll put us to the end of round number 1. We lost 2 clones on the good guy side, and on the other good guy side, you lost 1 scout trooper. Other than that, Anakin just kind of moved up and did nothing. And yeah, Padme is going to use her vigilance to keep a dodge token on the 501st and 5s. So we'll go ahead and move to orders for round number 2. Okay, so for round number 2, I have gone with the 1-pip ambush, which gives me 1 unit. And Alan has gone with the covert ops 1-pip. We're going to do the roll off.
alright. So
You get red, I get blue.
let's do it.
Yeah. No, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Red.
Red. Alright, Alan has priority, so we will hand out our orders and then move to round number 2. Alright, so I gave my order to 5s, which gave him a suppression token due to covert ops. He also coordinated to the Heart Foundation. And then over here, Alan gave his, obviously, to the Special Forces. And I assume you're going to go with the Special Forces.
I'm going to start off with the Special Forces. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so he gave us 2 actions there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead, and since they have offensive push, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of move the unit back forward here a bit. Not too much, but just a bit. Pushing everybody forward as much as possible. But, so they all have line of sight on Anakin. Okay. And so that'll give them an aim token with their tactical one. So I will go ahead and fire on Anakin out in the open.
Alright.
Alright, so let's go ahead and roll this out and see how this turns out. So they've got crit 2 from their the T21. So let's see how this turns out. Oh no, not so good for me.
So being a crit or a hit doesn't matter, there's no cover, so.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend that for the 2.
You can re-roll 2, or you can make 1 an automatic hit because they have marksman.
I'm going to go ahead and re-roll 2.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to re-roll the blacks, not the whites.
Okay, so we're looking at 4. Anakin does not die. I can live with that, I suppose.
Not yet.
Anakin blocks all 4. So just a suppression for the master.
Wow.
I'm going to pull an order, and I have pulled Padme, which was not what I was hoping to get. The first thing we're going to do is she is going to quick think. She'll give her an aim and a dodge. And then she's going to fire at the special forces down here. They would have heavy cover. She has sharpshooter too, so we have no cover. Okay, Padme's a red and a white, no cover due to sharpshooter. She has an aim if she wants to use it. We'll just take the hit. And at Pierce 1, even if there is a defense, it's going to be a dead special forces. So 1 dead guy and a suppression.
Okay, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag, and I pulled myself a special forces unit, or a special corps unit. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here, and they are going to go ahead and fire on the 5s, you called them?
Yep.
All right, so they're going to take an aim first, and then go ahead and fire.
Yeah, heavy cover goes down to light due to sharpshooter.
All right, so let's hope I roll a little bit better than I did last time. And that's not
They
really
do
much
not
better.
surge.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend that to reroll. So
Oh. A hit and a surge. The hit will go away to cover, so just a suppression on 5s. I pulled a core unit, and we're gonna go with this purple squad here. I've already measured off camera, but we know that they're in range, so they're gonna take an aim, fire down at the special forces, and then 5s is gonna fire support. Okay, so we're looking at 11 black, 2 red with an aim token, light cover due to suppression. We do have critical on the gun, so let's remove all of the blanks, which is not a bad roll so far. I believe it's only critical 1, so that'll go away. We'll go ahead and spend their aim. Do we spend the aim? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we will just leave it there. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 after cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They do have a surge that they can spend. So block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So take 2.
All right, still Browns.
Yep, it's a good roll there.
All right, so I went and pulled, and I got Vader, which is not necessarily bad at this particular point of time. He needs to move forward, though, to get himself into a little bit better of a range. Not too much he can do right now, but he can start moving forward to get onto his clone of himself. I don't know if we've actually figured out exactly what's going on here between Anakin and Vader, but we'll figure that out. So,
all right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull. I pulled a core unit. I'm gonna go with this yellow squad here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have them come around this corner here, go here in such a way that we still get cover.
cover's overrated. Just move right out there and just like...
Well, that guy's gotta come. Oh, where are you going? This guy's gotta come out here, so we'll put him up on the stairs. And then they're gonna fire at those stormtroopers in heavy cover.
We're gonna be fine.
Okay, so we have 4 black, 2 red going into heavy cover. We do have 1 aim that we can borrow.
Wow.
Okay, so we will just take 2 to cover, and we're looking at 4 after cover. I'm not liking these rolls. I mean, you rolled really good last time.
Yeah, this is all payback, right?
So we're looking at, you save 1,
Yeah.
and take 3. That's a good shot by those clones.
Alright, so I pulled from the bag and I pulled my special forces. I was not anticipating that. This will be an interesting move. So I'm going to go ahead and place myself another mine with my action there.
I love mines. They're so fun.
Alright, and then they're going to go ahead and move because they don't want to be anywhere near that thing when it goes off. And they're going to cut around this way. Alright, and back to you.
Okay, I pulled Anakin. He has 1 suppression. He gets to remove said suppression. He's going to move over here. We're going to assume that with his charge he kills them. And then he's going to jump over. If he doesn't kill them, we'll figure that out. Alright, Anakin is 5 red dice. He surges to crit because of his command card is permanent. They're dead. So you're looking at 5 at pierce 2. Even if you save all of them, he's going to pierce all of those. So now he's going to jump over the head, and he's going to ready Force Push with Master of the Force.
Alright, so I went and I pulled a command token, and it is my leader token. So I'm going to go ahead and activate my commander there. She's going to go ahead and give her spotter token. So we're going to give an aim to this unit here, which is within range. And then she'll just take a... she'll just go into Overwatch.
Alright, take a dodge.
Or take a dodge.
By.
No, dodge is good. Yeah,
Dodge.
she'll take a dodge. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Heart Foundation here. We're going to make a speed 1 move to pop everybody here. Whoa! And as you can see, the movement stick, or the range stick, is already out there. We're going to fire at these sniper unit, this sniper unit down here. They will have heavy cover. We will reduce it to nothing because we cannot do that. So we will just roll some dice and see what happens. Okay, so we're firing into heavy cover. We do have 2 aims that we can borrow. We're just using the DC 15. We're going to spend an aim because why not? We'll spend another aim. There we go. So at critical 1, we'll turn that to a crit. That's you.
No,
White defense side.
Yeah.
And that's one half of that squad dead. Good shot there.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled, and I pulled myself a core unit. So I'm going to go ahead and first roll Oh, I'm gonna select this unit over here. So they're gonna first do their suppression, and hey, look at that. They pulled it off. So they are gonna aim and then fire on the yellow unit right over there.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot. Ooh. And that's 3 up. So let's see here. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and spend that aim. And there.
All right, so 2 will go to cover, which will leave me defending 1. And will leave me dying. All right, good shot by the stormtroopers. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull, and I have pulled a core unit. Shocker, that's all I have left. We're gonna go with this phase 2 squad here. They're gonna aim and fire at Vader in heavy cover. What? Okay, firing at Vader into heavy cover. We have 4 black, 6 white with an aim and a surge token. They can also borrow a surge token from the other phase 2s if they want. Ooh, that does not look good at all. That does not look good at all. Wow. Do we spend the aim? Nope, we're just gonna leave it. So 1 will go to cover, the other 2 are crits, so they will go ahead and go through. We're looking at 2 on Lord Vader. Ooh, 2 wounds on Vader and a suppression. Alright.
Alright, so I went ahead and I pulled another core unit, so I'll go ahead and activate this unit here. They're going to go ahead and move forward up into cover. These units up here. Moving away from the objective, but that's fine. They can always rush back. So they'll move up there, and then they will go ahead and do a fire. Now the only one I can hit is this guy here, but they will fire into that. So, all right, so let's go ahead and roll this off and see how we do.
Heavy cover looking for crits.
Looking for crits. No, nothing.
All right. Just a suppression on Ahsoka's squad. Okay, and my last order is going to be this wounded phase 2 squad. And we're just going to pop them around this corner here. And then they are going to fire down at Vader. Alrighty, firing at Vader, we've got heavy cover, 2 black, 6 white. We do have an aim that we can borrow from the phase 2 squad and access to 2 surges. So we've got a hit and 2 crits. We're going to go ahead and spend the aim. They do have targeting scope, so they get to reroll 3 dice instead of 2. Okay. Cover will eat the hit, so we've got 2 more crits coming through on Vader. 2 more wounds on Vader. Ooh, and another suppression.
Went ahead and pulled. I already moved these guys, sorry.
They came through the bushes.
They came through the bushes. It was a surprise for everybody, including me. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit. They already have an aim from before, so they're going to go ahead and fire on that yellow team that's right out there. So let's see how this goes for me. Good. All right. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Well, that's a little bit better than I was expecting. All right, so we'll keep those, and I guess we'll just go ahead and spend that aim for these 2.
Well, these are going to go away to cover anyway, although the odds of getting a crit are the same. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I got another crit, so
3 crits. What a shot! 2 will go to cover, obviously, but 3 crits coming through is a good shot. I don't have access to any tokens, so we will block 2 and take 1.
Alright, so I'm going to do my last pull, which is going to be Iden here. So go ahead, activate her, and she is going to go ahead and move forward. Rushing around this way.
Ooh.
Get in with the rest of the troops.
Interesting. Okay, so that'll be the final activation for round number 2. We've got a bunch of stormtroopers and Iden rolling up on the left side of the flank. Other than that, the big thing was Vader taking 4 wounds from the phase 2s. Phase 2s and Anakins. There are kind of 2 are hanging out over here, and then the rest of the squad is chilling on this side. So we'll go to orders for round 3. Alright, so for round number 3, I have gone with Padme's 3-pip diplomatic cover, which basically gives her reliable 1. And in order to Padme, with her authoritative, she's actually going to pass that to Anakin. And then with his permanent defend, he's going to get a dodge. Alan went with the 3-pip Master of Evil. When Darth Vader is issued an order, he gains 1 dodge token. When Darth Vader activates, each enemy trooper unit at range 1 to 2 gains 1 suppression token. We did a roll-off. I have priority, so I will go first. Okay, I'm going to pull an order token. I have pulled Core Troopers. I'm going to go with Ahsoka's squad over there. They're going to aim and fire at Lord Vader. Okay, so firing into Lord Vader. 4 black, 6 white with an aim. We have access to 2 surges. We've got heavy cover. Vader does have a dodge. So we've got a hit. So we've got 4 hits currently. We're going to spend the aim with targeting scopes. We get to reroll 3. Ooh, nice. 2 will go to cover, so we've got 4 coming through on Vader. Do you want to spend your dodge?
You know it.
Okay, Vader's going to spend a dodge to cancel 1 and now get surge to crit and maybe kill some phase 2s. So blocks 1.
Yeah.
Takes 2 wounds, but
That's not enough.
2 more wounds is nice for Vader.
Alright, so I decided it's probably best to save Vader at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and activate him. And he is going to move back this way. And then move back. Let's see here. I'll put him behind the tree for the time being, where he is out of sight of everybody.
I feel like that's where he started. He was behind the tree, he comes right, it's like, just kidding.
Yeah.
You do need to roll his rally. It won't matter.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's
But
look at some weights.
there's one right there next to you.
Oh, I can barely see
And
that.
here's another one. There you go.
Awesome. Alright.
It won't matter. Oh, jeez.
Well, no.
What a roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where was that before? Jeez,
Well, we'll
really?
put Vader there, and it'll move over to me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to pull an order. I have pulled, look at that, a core. I'm going to go with this yellow squad. They get to keep their suppression, so they're just going to huck around this corner here and be sight unseen. And that'll be that yellow squad.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this special unit here. I'm going to go ahead and do an aim, and then we're going to fire into the Heart Foundation. Directly into the heart.
Nice. Light cover goes down to nothing due to sharpshooter.
Alright, so let's see how this one goes. Ooh. Alright.
You don't surge. Reroll the surge.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go.
2 at Pierce 1.
Boom.
2 dead.
Shot to the heart.
Good shot there. Okay, I'm going to pull an order. I have pulled a core unit. We're going to go with the Heart Foundation. And they get 2 actions. So now we're going to make Alan make some choices here. We're going to move them forward, which will put them in range of both of the bombs.
Yeah, I'm going to set one of those bombs off.
Okay. Which one do you want to set off?
The one that's closer to me.
This one.
It does make a difference.
Yeah,
a
it does
little bit.
make a difference. Yep.
So yeah, I will set off the one that's closer to me.
That one. Okay. And so you'll roll your dice.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh. 2 hits. A good shot. 2 saves. All right. So it's gonna be just suppression on those guys. 2 suppression. And now we're gonna fire back at the sniper unit. Okay. So we're looking at 2 black, 2 red, heavy cover plus. So it's gonna block 3 hits. So we need crits. Wow. So 4 hits, 3 will be blocked due to cover. So we've got 1 coming through.
All right, I got the one down here. No,
Yes.
No. All right.
There goes that sniper squad.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and activate this core unit here. I'm going to go ahead and move these guys up and around. So it's right about here. It's kind of out of range, out of line of sight. And then they're going to go ahead and fire on the remaining Heart Corporation.
Foundation.
Oh, did I say corporation?
You did.
Yeah.
All right. That's a whole lot of dice coming at those guys. All right. So we will roll some dice.
All right. Let's see how we do here.
Ooh, my goodness.
Where was that before?
So that obviously misses. 1 will go to cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a fantastic shot. We don't have access to any tokens that we can borrow.
Ooh.
So block 2, take 3. That is the Heart Foundation. They have been defeated. No longer the champions. Great shot. Okay, I'm going to pull a unit. I've pulled a core unit. We're going to go with this purple squad here. Conveniently, somehow, there's a measuring tool on the mat. Don't know how that happened. They're going to spend their first action to move. In their second action, they're going to fire at those stormtroopers. We've got them with no cover. Okay, so we got 4 black, 2 red, critical 1. I do not have any tokens that I can spend. You might have heard some thunder in the background.
That's pretty rare.
It's raining men. Oh god. So we've got 1, 2, and then critical 1 will turn that into a crit. So we're looking at 3 coming through on the stormtroopers. Ooh! So block 2 and take 1 wound. Great defense there by the stormtroopers.
Alright, so I pulled from the bag and I pulled myself an officer, or a commanding. So I will go ahead and activate this commander here. She'll just go ahead and move up, right up into the bush. And then that puts her within 1 of a couple of choices. She's going to give a aim token to that unit there.
Which one's that unit there?
Yeah, it works when I don't point.
Okay. The stormtroopers. Perfect.
Stormtrooper unit, yes.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll pull an order. I have pulled Padme. She's actually going to come around this corner here when she comes. And then she's going to quick think, which will give her an aim and a dodge.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled, and I got a core unit, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this guy here. And we'll move up there. And then move around. Right about here. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay, we're going to pull a unit. We've got the phase 2s here. We're going to move this guy, this little dude, and this dude. And then they're going to fire at those stormtroopers in heavy cover. Okay, 2 black, 6 white into the heavy cover stormtroopers. I guess we're just kind of hoping for some suppression. For just a suppression.
Alright, so I pulled from the bag and I pulled myself my special forces. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. Oh, my commander here. He's going to come forward and throw himself a bomb.
Damn yous!
Alright, yep, and that'll be my turn.
We're put it back in the same spot that it was?
Kind of, yeah. I'll put it right out here.
Is the bomb at or within? It'll say on the card.
That's a good question. Place 1 within range 1.
Okay.
Right on the side.
So it has to be within the movement tool at the end of it. Just move all the bombs. Who cares? All right, good job.
All right.
I'm going to pull my last order, and it is my last core, which is 5s. He has a suppression. He gets to keep it. However, he's courage 2, so he's not really concerned. We're going to move him to be exactly range 3. He's got plenty of room there, so we'll just move right there. And make sure that we keep everybody in range of Padme. And then we'll fire all of our dice at that one guy. Okay, so we have 7 black going into heavy cover. We have access to 1 surge and 1 aim. So we got 1. Wow. That's quite a garbage roll. We'll spin the aim. There we go. So we got a crit, 2 hits. We'll spin to surge to make that a hit. 2 will go away to cover. So we're looking at 2 coming through. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Oh. So all we can see is the leader, so it's going to be a dead leader, so we'll have to swap him out for somebody else and just a suppression.
Alright, so I pulled from the bag and I grabbed myself a core, so I'm going to activate this unit here. They're not going to do too much at this point, but they're going to move forward into cover here. Just to move forward a little bit. And that's going to be it for them.
Alright, then my last activation, I'm going to go with Anakin. He's going to make a speed 2 move to go to right here, and another speed 2 move to go to right here. I'm going to tap Force Reflexes to gain another dodge, and he's going to get a suppression because he did not attack this turn. And then with Master of the Force, I'll get Force Reflexes back.
Gonna go ahead and pull my last one here, which is going to be Aiden. So she's going to go ahead and activate. So she will move. Oh, that's not the right one. I wish it was.
Man, I wish I was speed 3.
She's already good as is, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so she's going to move right up into here. And he's going to fall. Now, because she does have offensive push, she'll go ahead and gain an aim token from that. And she will go ahead and fire into this unit here, which you can just see.
All right. So we'll roll dice.
Yep. All right. Let's see how well Aiden does here. Ooh, not very well, so I'll go ahead and spend that aim to re-roll some of those dice. And that's a little bit better, but...
So 4, 2 will go to cover. They have a dodge, so they'll spend a dodge. And they will spend Padme's dodge to just take a suppression.
Alright.
So at the end of the round, we see Vader has 1 wound left and has retreated a little bit. Anakin and the Phase 2s are advancing. Over on the other flank, Aiden, the Stormtroopers, and the bomb throwers are advancing. And then there's still this mess of clones with Padme here in the background. Alright, going to round number 4, I have gone with Hero of the Clone Wars, Anakin Skywalker in 2 units, permanent. Anakin Skywalker gains Exemplar and Reliable 2. At the end of the activation phase, if Anakin Skywalker is at range 1 to 2 of a friendly unit, is not at range 1 to 2 of a friendly unit, he gains a suppression token. Alan has gone with 2-pip push. So we will hand out orders for round 4. Okay, I gave my order to Anakin Skywalker and to the healthier Phase 2 unit. I also gave an order to 5s, who then coordinated a unit to the purple Phase 1s. Over on Alan's side,
I gave a activation unit here to this Stormtrooper unit and to that Stormtrooper unit over there.
Okay, and you have priority, so it'll be your activation.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. Get out of the way, Stormtrooper. Alright, so this guy's going to move up here. We're going to have line of sight into the back of this purple unit here. So we're going to go ahead and move up into there and fire away. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll for this. Come on, yeah. Okay, so that is 5 into the back there.
I have access to 1 dodge, so we will spend a dodge to make it 4. And I do have access to a surge if I need it. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna use a surge to make that a block, so we take 3 wounds on that purple squad. I'm going to go ahead and pull an order, and I have pulled Padme. So we're going to do a quick thinking. Padme is going to fire on these Stormtroopers here. And we're going to get some fire support with these purple squad here. Okay, so Padme did a quick think, which will give her an aim. She has Sharpshooter 2, which will give no cover. And we're fire supporting with that purple squad. We've got Pierce 1, Surge to hit, crit 1. Okay, so that'll become a crit. Although it doesn't really matter because there's no cover anyway, but... do we roll that white die or just keep it? I think we're going to keep it, so it's going to be 4 dice at Pierce 1. Oof. So that'll be 3 dead guys. It's a good shot there by Padme.
Alright, so I've decided I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. They've got a suppressor on them, so I'm going to try to remove that. And I'm not going to do that. So they are going to just fall back.
Alright, so we'll let you cohere those guys and go to me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate 5s. We've got to rally. Ooh, we get to remove their suppression. So we've already measured off camera, but 5s is going to fire at Iden. And then just for sake of filming and make it easier, we're just going to move around the bend here. Ooh. And that'll be 5s. Okay, 7 black. Iden is in heavy cover. She does have a shield. We do have access to Padme's aim. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well go ahead and just leave it there. Cover will take care of 2. So we've got 2 coming through cover. Do you want to spend the shield?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
So 1 after cover.
Alright, she surges the crit, so... And she blocks it.
So wound on Iden. Does she surge on defense?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait, no, she doesn't.
What I thought. Alright, so wound and a suppression on Iden.
Yep. Alright, activating and pulled from the bag, and I pulled a Special Forces unit, which is not what I was expecting, but I think I can do something with that. So, go ahead and move this here and throw another bomb onto range. Well, within range. Boop.
Yeah, so this is going to be fun when somebody goes there. Yeah. I pulled, and look at that, it's a core unit. So we go with this yellow squad here, and we're going to move to right there just to make sure that we don't have any sort of cover. We've got, let's move them here to make sure we get no cover. So we've got no cover and then light cover. They're going to fire and probably steal Padme's aim. Okay, 2 red, 2 black, crit 1, have an aim to borrow. We've got light cover due to the suppression. We might as well spend Padme's aim. Aww. Do we have any surges? We have no surges, so we're looking at 3. And then 1 after cover, so 2.
Alright, it's 2 blocks.
Oh, nice. So just a suppression.
Alright, so I pulled from the bag and I pulled the leader, so I'm going to go ahead and activate the commander at this point. She's going to try, let's see here, that may not be the best way to do it, but I don't know, she'll move right here, so she's on the other side. And that does just give her range to that guy there. So she'll go ahead and give an order, so they've got their aim token.
Pull an order. We have pulled the phase 2s. We're going to have him come around this corner here. And then they are going to unload on Lord Vader. He's got heavy cover, but we just need 1 wound. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so we may have to yell a little bit. We are in the middle of like hurricane, which is really weird because we're in Arizona. So yeah. Anyway, we've got 2 black, 6 white going into heavy cover Vader. We have access to 4 surges. Actually, I think we have 3 surges. The other phase 2 are out of range. So 3 surges, no aim. Do a good job. 1, 2, 3. You want me to roll them?
Yeah,
all right.
Really cocked.
All right.
Sorry, buddy.
We'll spend their surge to make that a hit. 2 will go away for cover, so you're looking at 1. Hopefully Vader dies.
Just 1 roll. I suppose that's all you need.
Nope. Just a suppression on Vader. So normally this stuff isn't included in battle reports, but I just wanted to show you that when I said we were in the middle of like a hurricane, I wasn't kidding. This is coming down. We actually have hail, and it is August 27th in Arizona. So yeah, we're getting pretty hit hard, pretty hard.
Alright, so I went at pulled, and I pulled myself a Vader. So I'm just going to give him a dodge, and he's going to stand there. He's been doing good on his own, so he'll just continue doing so.
Okay. Roll his rally.
Oh, yeah. Rally. No rally.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with these phase 2s, and we are going to move forward just a tad to then fire at these stormtroopers in heavy cover. Alright, heavy cover, 6 white, 3 black, no aim, so we have access to 3 surges. Ooh, almost forgot one. So we got a crit, a hit, a crit. Do I spend? So I'll spend their surge to turn that into a hit. Spend Anakin's surge to turn that into a hit. Those will go away. So we got 4 after cover. What do you got there? 3? Yeah, 2. There we go.
Alright. See some paint. Yeah.
Alright. Save 2, lose 2, and another suppression.
Alright, so went ahead and activated Urso. She happens to have, crazy enough, line of sight and range to Anakin, so she's going to go ahead and do a quick thinking for a dodge and an aim. Oh, she does need to roll to see. Remove that. No, she'll keep her suppression token. And she'll fire on Anakin. See how this goes. Alright. Let's see if Iden can do some damage here.
She can take some damage. What's going to happen?
She's fine. Well, yeah, how about a couple of crits? And she does surge to hit.
She has crit 1 on her gun.
Yep, so, yeah.
So we're turn that to a crit. We got 3 crits.
And
I would turn that into a crit.
yeah, I'm going to spend my aim to turn that to a crit.
Okay, so we've got 4 crits. Anakin will spend his dodge. He has situational awareness, so we can cancel a crit. So we've got 3. Iden takes a wound due to his Dimso mastery if he can roll. I think he just takes a wound automatically. In fact, hold on, let me double check. When defending, if you spend a dodge token, you gain surge to block. If at least 1 hit or crit result was canceled, the attacker suffers a wound.
Alright.
So Iden gets a wound, but that's all she gets. And Anakin full on save.
You gotta
So
be in.
just a suppression. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate my last activation with is Anakin. He has 1 suppression. He gets to keep it. He's gonna get a lot of suppression this turn. So he's going to move here for 1. And then move here for 1. He's going to use force reflexes to get a dodge. Which with Master of the Force, he's going to get a dodge back. Or, I'm sorry, with Master of the Force, he's going to refresh his force reflexes. He did not attack this turn, so he gets a suppression due to his command card, but he is within range 1 to 2 of a friendly unit, so he does not get a suppression for that.
Alright, so I'm pulling my last action here, which is going to be this core unit here. So I'm going to go ahead and move my unit out this way here. This guy's going to follow suit. And then we are going to fire onto this unit here.
Which one's this unit here?
Sorry, this one back here.
5's his unit?
5's his unit.
Perfect. Okay.
Alright, let's see what I do here. That looks pretty good to me.
Wow, 2 crits.
Might as well go ahead and spend that aim.
That's going to go away to cover, so you
Yeah,
might as well. Yep. Oh my gosh! Wow! Okay. So a 4 crit shot by the stormtroopers. And we save 2 and take 2. What a great shot by the stormtroopers. Alright, so we're going to clean up the board. Move to round 5. We'll show you what it looks like here at the end of round 4. So here's the state of the board for the end of round 4. Anakin and the phase 2s are moving up. Got a unit of stormtroopers hanging out over there and a 1 wound Vader. Iden fired at Anakin, which was not a smart move. These guys have been laying bombs all game. I hate them. These stormtroopers just decimated a squad with 4 crits to end the round. And then there's some clones fighting off against these stormtroopers, and Padme's hanging out way back here. Okay, for round number 5, Alan has played Anakin's flaw card, so I cannot give him an order this turn. So I went with Padme's Aggressive Negotiations for 2 pip, Padme in 1 unit. When Padme Amidala issues an order to a trooper unit, it may make a speed 1 move or gain an aim, dodge, or surge token. And Alan has gone with Vader's Might, which is just Vader, and it lets him move a guy and give him a wound on suppression. Yeah. Can't read this, I'm still recovering from my LASIK, so like bear with me on that a little bit. But we'll hand out our orders and come back for round 5. Okay, so Alan gave his order to Darth Vader, as he must. I gave my order to Padme. She has her Surge for Reliable, and a dodge was Vigilance of last turn. She also gave an order to Fives, and he passed an order to this yellow squad over here. Do you know what you're going to do?
I'm going to activate Vader.
Alright.
Because I have to. Well, I don't have to, but... Alright, so he is going to move and then... Let's see here, Relentless, I believe, into Anakin.
Alright.
So, boom.
Double moving into Anakin. Here's what we came for.
Yep. Alright, let's see what I can do here. And, oh, no, that's not going to be enough to kill him, of course.
So that's only 3. Oh, he does have Jedi Hunter.
He does have Jedi Hunter, yes, so he surges the crit. So
4. Anakin has Reliable 2, so he's got 2 surge tokens on him. Anakin will spend his surge, and will just take 1 wound.
Alright, and then, using Vader's ability, I'm going to throw Anakin.
Alright, so we'll hand out the wounds and everything, and then we'll show where Anakin ends up. So this is where Anakin got thrown by himself. And now we're going to roll the Vader's Might.
Alright, here we go. And he takes a point of damage.
Takes a wound. He takes as many wounds from being thrown as he does from a lightsaber. Alright, so 2 wounds on Anakin, and that will do it for Anakin. I've pulled Anakin. So we're going to jump, and then we're going to get into melee with these guys here. And then Anakin's going to murder that squad. Alright, Anakin is 6 red dice because of tenacity. We just need 3 hits and that squad is going to be dead. Surges to crit. That squad is dead. So we're going to wipe the stormtroopers off the board. Anakin is going to use Force Reflexes to get a dodge. And with Master of the Force, he's going to recover Force Reflexes.
Alright, pulled from the bag. I pulled my special unit again, so they're going to drop another bomb because they can.
I hate these guys so much. This is so awesome. Just pile it on. That's it. Whoever walks within that, whoever walks within that range is just gonna get murdered. This is stupid.
And then they're gonna move because they might as well start protecting themselves. I don't have anything else going on, so he's just gonna move right back here. Close in. All right.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Padme. She's gonna do a quick thinking for an aim and a dodge. And then she's going to fire at these stormtroopers right over here. Alright, Padme's going to fire at those stormtroopers with Sharpshooter 2. We've got no cover. She's got 2 aims. Surge to hit. Pierce 1. We'll spend an aim. I think we'll just do 1 Pierce 1, so it'll just kill a stormtrooper.
Alright, so I pulled from the bag. I pulled my leader token, so I'm going to go ahead and activate Verso at this point. Versio. And I'm going to move her out this way so she can have line of sight to a couple of different places. She's going to fire on this unit right here to try to free up some space for Vader.
Very good shot.
Alright, let's see how well this goes for me.
3.
3.
Hey, I do have access to 2 surges. We'll see what we got here. Nope. They're just gonna go beat that entire squad. That's a great shot. Alright, so we're going to activate this yellow squad here. They're going to aim and fire at these stormtroopers over here. So what happens? Okay, so we got 2 red, 2 black, no cover. With an aim. Ooh, so we got 2 hits so far. We'll spin the aim. Oh my gosh, double blank on red. So we got 2 coming through.
Alright. Come on, Stormies. Oh yeah, block one of them.
Save 1, lose 1, and a suppression.
Alright, so I pulled from the bag and I pulled myself a core unit, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. So I'm going to roll. Oh, look at that.
Of course.
Alright, so they've cleared the suppression.
In the unlikely case.
They're going to aim and fire into this gray unit here.
Alright. I'm going to pull an order, pull a core trooper. I'm going to go with this purple squad here. We're going to have them move. Oh, where are you going? Nowhere. And then they're going to fire at these stormtroopers here. We've got them with no cover and then light cover due to suppression. So 2 red and a black, light cover due to suppression. Oh, that was a crit. Oh. So 2 after cover. Boom! Wow, that is that unit.
Yeah.
Great shot there.
Well, since that unit got wiped out, the only thing I have left is my officer, so I'll just activate her and do nothing with her. So.
Alright. We'll go ahead and activate these phase 2s. They're going to take an aim and fire at Vader out in the open. Okay, 3 black, 6 white with an aim. We also do have a surge token. Holy cow. That is a horrendous roll. We're going to spend their aim. Jeez. So we'll spend their surge to make it 3 hits. 3. We need 1 fail. There we go.
There you go.
Alright, so there's Vader off the board. Alright, and with Vader going off the board, we've decided to go ahead and call it here, and we'll explain why we've made that decision. So, on round 6, Iden can double move to get to this terrain, and I'll have Anakin over here. Anakin can charge and swing at her. Even if he doesn't kill her, he does have force push at the ready, so I can always just push her off of the terrain. That means Anakin will be touching that terrain. Padme, or one of my multitude of clone troopers, I got 4 units left down there, can touch that middle terrain, and then this, or that back terrain. In the middle terrain, I'm going to go ahead and concede to the scout troopers. I might be able to fire at them and kill them, but even if they have the middle, it'll still be 2-1, which will go to victory points for the clones. So let's go ahead and talk about, this is your first time running this Vader, correct?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I was a little thrown off because the card is quite a bit different from the actual Vader. So, yeah, finding out like a few things are a little bit different there. But I don't know. Like I didn't see the majesticness of it that I was quite expecting. So maybe I'm just not playing him right. I didn't play with the right cards, or
running a force user without force reflexes is tough because you want them to have that dodge at all points so that they have that threat of hurting your units if you attack them at all.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I can see where that came in, or where that could come in very handy, having that dodge. Yeah. Otherwise, the rest of the units would have been good, but there were some bad rolls at the beginning there, but then followed by some good rolls later on that kind of saved me.
That ISF on the second turn took 4 attacks to wipe out 5 minis, which is quite a lot, actually.
Right.
I didn't want. My first turn with Anakin was wasted just to have him get in there, just to prevent the first turn tack strike from them. This is my first time running Anakin. He's interesting. I don't know if I like him more than like Obi-Wan or definitely Yoda. He's interesting. He hits hard, but he takes a lot of finesse, as most Force users do. But that is our latest Star Wars Legion Battle Report. Don't forget to enter the giveaway on the page. We'll be drawing for that at the end of September. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the normal YouTube things. And we will catch you on the next episode.